Welcome, Gemini. So if you have Gemini in your sun, your moon, your rising, or your ascending, then this reading is for you. It is a great honor and a privilege as I connect to your guides, your higher self, your animal totems, and of course, through the medicine cards, we're able to understand what medicine is coming through for you. So medicine is a very indigenous word. It means what is the teaching? What is something teaching you? And I want to understand what medicine is coming through for you, Gemini, in this moment. All right, squirrel. Very beautiful, little beautiful being. I love it. Okay. And remembering, we like to look at the numbers. So squirrel is the number 26, which is an 8. An 8 is a very powerful number. We know that 8 is symbolic of infinity, but it's also about abundance, lots of abundance for you. All right, so if we look at squirrel, the medicine for squirrel is gathering. All right, squirrel, you have gathered nuts by the score, exactly predicting if you'll need more. Teach me to take no more than I need, trust in great mystery to harvest the seed. So that is a very powerful medicine that's coming up for you. You are gathering, Gemini, you are gathering. All right, the gathering power of squirrel medicine is a great gift. It teaches you how to gather and store your energy for times of need. It teaches you to reserve something for future use, whether it be a judgment, an opinion, a savings account, candles, or extra food. Okay, so this is all about gathering for you. It may be that you are being held or you're being told to honor your future by readying yourself for change. Okay, so change is in the cards. The message could be lighten your load if you have gathered too many things that do not serve you. These things can include thoughts, worries, pressures, stresses, or gadgets that have been broken for years. In understanding the balance involved in gathering, you need to look at the idea of circulating the stock of what you have gathered. All right, so beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Gathering. Gathering is your medicine for this particular reading. So thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Juan, and this is Unity Soul Align. Thank you for aligning at this moment, you beautiful soul. And thank you for unifying yourself into this reading for yourself, allowing me and my guides, my higher self, to be of service to you, your guides and your higher self. Gratitude. Namaste. All right, let's have a look at you. Let's pick a card that best represents you in this moment. Remembering that this is a timeless reading. Gemini, sacred being. All right. Yeah, great time to be alive and great time to connect with squirrel energy. Gathering. Trust. Okay, you are... Okay, this is the Fool in the original tarot, the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, and this is the Fool. So right now you are being the Fool, and it sounds a bit weird and it sounds a bit crazy, but it's a new journey for you. It is the Fool's journey in a sense because it is something that is illuminating for you. You are being taken in this current moment in this reading for... You're being honored almost. You're taking a leap of faith. You are taking a moment of going back to zeros and ones. This is the 0 card in the tarot. And this is all about new beginnings, fresh starts, innocence and spontaneity, courage and willingness to take risks, trusting in the universe and its plans. So right now, this is what you're doing. Right now, Gemini, you are trusting in the universe. You are aligned with the number 0, which is infinite possibilities. All right. I really like that. So thank you so much for showing up for your reading and sticking with me right to the end where we're going to choose a rune for you. The rune will just help us to enlighten this entire reading for you. All right. I want to choose a card that best represents the challenge that you're going through at the moment with this beautiful card of trust. Okay. Trust, new beginnings, trust in the universe, letting go. It's almost like you are in this moment, Gemini, letting go and trusting that everything will just work out for your highest good. You are an individual that doesn't seek power right now. You don't seek dominance. You are just letting go. You are letting go and you are trusting the flow. So I love that. And let's have a look at your lesson or your challenge Wow. Okay. Wow. The lesson here is death. Okay. Transformation. Oh, I love this. This is very, very powerful. And remember, we're looking at numbers. So we've got the number 26, which is an 8. We've got the number 0, which is very beautiful. I mean, it is the original number. And then we've got the number 13. And the number 13 breaks down to the number 1 and 3 is a 4. Okay, very powerful time for you. But the challenge right now in this moment is all about the death of an old version of yourself. This is transformation, okay? Doesn't get bigger than this. This is your rebirth, and this is your challenge. It's the end of old patterns and habits. You were used to patterns and habits, and you're quite used to them right now. And it's almost like you don't want things to change, but they need to shake up a little bit. They need to shake up, and you need to trust. It's about renewal and regeneration. That is the challenge card for right now. And letting go and moving forward. You need to let go and move forward. Move forward, Gemini. This is your time. And when the death card comes up, it means there's a death inside of us. There's a death around us. There's a death of a relationship, a death of a union, but the death of something that no longer serves our highest good. So that part of you that needs to now die and be transformed, because there's really no death. Okay, you're remembering that death is really it's the end of a chapter and the beginning of a new chapter. And with the closing of one door, you open up another door. And there's this continuous flow, just like the tides of the ocean, delicately, gently brushing against the beautiful shores, yes, of Mother Earth. So it is a great time for you, but it can be challenging. This death is hurtful. It can be painful. And it can be something that almost brings you in a state of fear. But the squirrel medicine coming up is saying, gather everything around you, but also get rid of things that no longer serve your highest good. And that can also be the medicine that's going to help you with your massive transformation, is getting rid of that junk, getting rid of anything that you've been accumulating, gadgets and gadgets, old thought patterns, old habits. Yes. All right, let's have a look for you. And this is the card that is speaking from your subconscious. All right, so your subconscious is 10 of staves. You have been working really hard, okay? And you can't actually see all the beautiful things that you've been creating, because it's like a big burden that you've been carrying on your shoulders. So when we look at the 10 of staves and we understand, or the 10 of wands, or the 10 of fire. So this is your first fire card, and the first two cards that came up for you were major arcana cards. So this trust that is representative and indicative of you right now is a huge lesson. And the next one is transformation, which is death. That is a huge lesson for you. There's nothing untoward about these cards. There's only rebirth. There's only exquisite life coming from this. And because of this life coming from this is currently in your subconscious. It's a bit of a burden. Okay, you've taken on a bit of extra responsibility, and you've taken on some hard work. This hard work that you are currently enduring is coming up in your subconscious mind, and it is reflecting it in the cards for you today. So thank you so much for allowing me to read these cards for you. Let's have a look at the space before this space. Okay, it's almost like the past. Yes. And seek the truth, the 7 of swords. Very powerful. You, in the past, before this current situation, before this current reading, okay, before you've walked into this timeless reading and you've stopped and you're watching this beautiful video, you have come from a place of deception, trickery, and stealth. This has brought you into this realm, and you are now seeking the truth. You were seeking the truth in the past, and that is what led you to your death, your transformation, and this new trust, and this letting go, and this new journey that you're on. So it is an incredible time for you, Gemini. It is an incredible time for you. And as we lay the cards out, we get a better picture and a better understanding of who you are and what is happening for you. It is really a powerful time to be alive. So let's choose a card from your higher self and from your guides. Let's have a look. And your angels, yes? All right, 8 of fire, 8 of wands. I love the fact that The 10 of Wands is below you, and the 10 of Wands and the 8 of Wands is above you. This card is very powerful because it also speaks about the infinity. Once again, we've got the number 8, and you've got a double 8. You've got the 8 with the squirrel, and you've got the 8 of fire that's showing up for you. And you've got your first 7, and you've got your 10 of staves, which is a 1, because 10 is a 1 plus 9. Apologies, a 1 plus 0, which is a 1. Okay, so this is a very good time for you. 8 is powerful transformation happenings, but there is something happening inside of you that your higher self and your guides are hoping that you can hear in this reading. Okay, and this is about speed, action, and movement. There is some traveling happening for you, and whether this traveling is physical or if it is metaphysical in your heart, you are traveling, and your higher self is saying you will be traveling. Your card that represents you is trust. You've got to trust that everything is for your highest good. And the death that is a challenge for you right now is indicative of the change, the deception, the lies, the trickery behind you in the past. It's in the past. Leave it there now. You don't need to dwell on it anymore. You need to move forward. Okay, with the 8 of fire, it's asking you to move forward. What a powerful time to be alive, Gemini. What a powerful time. All right, let's have a look at the possible future that's lying for you. Ace of staves. Wow. New beginnings, new beginnings. Aces are always new beginnings. And we understand from the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Fire, that this is a new adventure for you. The future just around the corner is inspiration. All right, there's new inspiration. There is new creative energy coming in, and there's a new potential. What this potential is, we're going to find out in the outcome card. But right now, get excited. This is a new opportunity. This is a new destiny for you in this moment. So the fact that you stopped and you stopped scrolling and you started to watch this video and you're still watching now, it means that you've got a message that's pulling through for you, and you need to find out from the outcome card what this message is. And the rune, we're going to be choosing the rune from the sacred Elder Futhak. Yes, Futhak. And we're going to understand what this rune symbolizes and how it ties in with this medicine card of the squirrel and your beautiful 3 tarot deck reading. Okay, this is like very powerful. I love the fact, Gemini, that the main thing that represents you is trust. Trust is very difficult. You know, when we don't know what's happening and we've been lied to so often in the past, it's hard for us to trust. And that is what happens. We have this death of the aspect of ourselves that no longer trusts. And when we have a death, it's more like an incorporation. We are incorporating, or we are assimilating, we are bringing in that aspect of ourselves that no longer trusts. And when we assimilate with it, we become one. And when we heal that inner child, when we heal that beautiful being inside of ourselves, we open ourselves to travel and a destiny and a new opportunity, a new fiery potential, okay, is happening for you, Gemini. This is a really, really good time. This is your recent past, okay? So your recent past is the High Priestess, the number 2. And I love prime numbers. This is the only prime number that is divisible. It is an even number, and it is divisible by 1 and itself. So 1 and 2, and this is the number 2. The High Priestess. Listen. Your recent past was you needed to listen to your inner voice. And your inner voice was guiding you, Gemini, into this reading and how the outcome is going to play out for you. But it's almost like a sensation of you knew what was happening, but you weren't too sure of how it was going to play out. And now with this opening, revealing in this deck of cards, all of these cards, you've got a better understanding of what is happening. All right, I also want to understand just almost like just in the future, what is there? What is there just in the near future? What is there for you? Success. Get ready for success. I love this. Okay, I really, really love this. Why do I love this? Because we've got the Ace of Wands, we've got the 6 of Fire, which is also Wands, and we've got the 10 of Wands. All right, you've got these 3 beautiful cards that are popping up for you. Fire. It's all about transmutation. And you've got the Eight of Wands, which is above you, which is also about transmutation and fire. You've got a lot of fire energy around you, Gemini, and you are an exquisite element of air. So for you to have all of this fire energy around you, it means that there is something transmuting, transforming. And the air element, which is in your past, you were lied to. There was trickery, there was deception. And you had to listen to yourself. You had to listen to your inner voice so that you weren't moved or strayed uncomfortably away from your divine alignment. But I love this. All right, get excited. There's something new happening here. Why do I say new? Because this is in your expected future and this is in your near future. So this is exciting times. Abundance and new opportunities, new potential growth. Whew. And ones we understand with the fire element, it's happening quickly. All right. It's not something that's going to wait and be patient and take its time. No. All right. Let's have another look. So because I'm choosing from 3 decks, the possibilities of there being a double card popping up are quite, yeah, it's 1 in 3. Okay. It can happen. When that does happen, or if it should happen, then we know it's a confirmation, it's a validation, and it's enhancing that particular card. All right. Let's have a look for you. This is your hopes and fears. What are you hopeful and what are you fearful of? All right, 6 of coins. You are fearful. Okay, and if I'm not mistaken, this is your first earth card that's popped up. And we understand that squirrel is an earth energy, all right? Squirrel hides their coins or their nuts, all right, in the forest. And sometimes other animals are so happy because squirrel has forgotten where squirrel has hidden those beautiful treasures. And now with the of the 6 of coins or the 6 of pentacles coming up for you, or the 6 of rainbows in the Osho Zen, we've got this illumination of money and compromise, but there is some charity. You are fearful of giving and you're also fearful of receiving. And your hopes is that somebody will be giving to you, but your hopes are that you'll be able to receive as well. So the hopes and the fears of this current card, okay, yeah, let's just understand that a bit better. Yeah, earth element and 6. So I do feel that this is indicative of change. Because it is money, you are fearful of the charity that is pouring out of you, but you're also fearful of the charity that you need to receive in order to sustain yourself. So it's almost a sensation of I'm fearful, but I'm also dreaming of being able to provide for others, but I'm also fearful of being in a situation where I need to ask others for help. So yeah, I completely understand that and I get that and I can resonate with that. Let's understand what is the outcome card. And after the outcome card, I want to pull a rune for you. And yeah, there's something about the lightning bolt of the medicine cards that's just talking to me and calling to me. So Gemini, I don't know if that's going to be an extra card for you, but let's just have a look at the outcome card. This is the outcome of your reading. All right. Clarity of belief. That is very beautiful. Clarity of belief. Clarity of belief is coming up, and this is your Ace of Swords. This is your Ace of Clouds. And it's coming up and it's clear thought. You have now got a clear vision of what you need. All right. And I think that's why we need to choose the medicine card that will pertain to your clarity of belief or your clear-mindedness. And just understanding a little bit more about the Ace of Swords and how this pertains to you as the outcome. The outcome of this reading is new breakthroughs. Okay, it is you've got a sharp mind right now. There's nothing that's holding you back. You've got a clarity of belief that's popping up here for you. And this means that if you were deluded, if you felt you were misguided by others, by other individuals, by environments, by corporations, even by any entity or enterprise that was keeping your money, and they were lying to you in the past, they were deceiving you with the 7 of Swords, and that was in the past, you decided to let go, release that, and discover who you truly are through trusting the process. And you trusting the process, it's a beautiful time for you, Gemini, because through trusting, you have developed this challenge of death, transformation, rebirth, rising up like the phoenix from the ashes. You are rising, Gemini. And it is a great honor and a privilege to pull these cards for you. And yes, there is a medicine and a second medicine card coming up for you. So let me just understand this and give it a good shuffle. And they're asking me to pick willy-nilly from the middle so that you can get this. All right, so this is the grouse. 34, that's the number 7. Grouse is the sacred spiral. All right, so this does make a little bit more sense to me. So the death that's coming through for you in this challenge is something that is within you. It's an internal death. Okay, why do I say that? Because grouse energy is the sacred spiral. It is the spiral of this galaxy where we are in, the solar system, and we are, whenever we want to discover our true selves, we want to do the sacred dance, like the dervish dancers in Turkey. They do the sacred dance with God, Allah, and they dance until they feel their oneness, their connectivity with creation, with God, with Allah. Okay, we don't need to use that religious terminology. The sacred spiral is asking you to go into the sacred dance of yourself. If you are into Kundalini yoga, you can do that, but it's about going within. And whenever we spiral within, we are able to spiral without. So we can go within, and we know that it is not a cul-de-sac. It is not the end of a chapter. We spiral without again. So it's this continuous, beautiful medicine of sacred dance with the universe. Gemini, this is a very powerful time. You've got 2 medicine cards, all right? And they wanted to come out for you. All right, there's loads of medicine cards there. These are the 2 that popped up for you. And this is about you and you gathering your beautiful nuts and you storing and you're reserving all of these things, but you're also hoarding a little bit. And the squirrel energy is asking you to let go of some of that hoarding that you've been hoarding, okay? And the sacred spiral with the grouse medicine is asking you to dance, okay? Dance, let go, release. Trust the process. Trust life. And the success is coming in your near future. This success card that pops up, it just talks to me. It says, this Gemini watching this right now is going to be so successful, and you need to tell them. So guess what? You are going to be successful. All right, no doubt. Look at this. Boom, there it is. It's in your cards. You just need to listen to your inner voice. Listen. You are very sensitive, Gemini. You're very sensitive. Remember that these are new opportunities happening for you, new beginnings, new potential, new ideas are blossoming. And the outcome is clarity. You've got clarity of belief, but clarity of thought as well. All right, everything is happening and merging for you right now. The brilliance that is around you is indicative of a positive change. I love this reading for you, Gemini. Thank you so much for allowing me to read it for you. Remember to like, share, follow, subscribe. It's all for free, and comment down below. Let me know what you thought of this reading, how it pertains to you in the sacred hoop of life. Let's have a look at numbers for you. Let's see if there's numbers that are popping up that are predominantly for you. So we've got 2 1s here because we've got the 10 and we've got the ace. They're both equal into a 1. All right. We've got a third 1. All right. So new beginnings, new opportunities. That's 1. That's a 10, which is a 1, and that's a 1, which is also a 1. All right, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. It sounds like I just won something. Yes, very good. All right, so you got 3 1s. It's a triple 1. That's an angel number. We're going to read that for you now. And I'm having a look at the rest of the numbers. We've got 2 6s, all right? We've got a double 6. All right, double 6. I love 6s. Okay, 6s to me symbolize money, finance, and wealth and abundance. Yes, number 8 is more wealth and abundance, but number 6 is also you working. You're working hard. All right, so we've got some 6s, 2s, and we've got 1 2. We've got 1 13, which equals to a 4. Then we've got another 8. And then we've got another 7. Okay, so then, all right, so we've got the 2 6s, and we've got 2 7s. But we haven't got any triple 7s, all right? This is just 2 7s. 7s are always a heavenly number. You are being supported by your guides. You're being supported by your angels. And we've got the double 8, which is your double abundance, okay? So you got an 8 in the squirrel and you got an 8 in the fire or the 1s, and that is powerful, all right? So you've got some beautiful numbers coming up for you. And if you want to just read them yourself, see how you intuit them and do your own research. But these I'm just going to read for you from my notes, and let's have a look what the angels are telling you with the triple 1. Triple 1 is new beginnings, all right? Triple 1 is often considered a wake-up call. or a signal that a new chapter in your life is about to begin. Get excited, Gemini. Manifestation. This number sequence is believed to amplify your thoughts and desires, making it an ideal time to focus on manifestation and positive thinking. All right. Spiritual awakening. 111 can also indicate a spiritual awakening or a higher level of consciousness. Wow. Very powerful. All right. For those of you who have been waiting so patiently for your runes, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. Gemini. This is for Gemini. Ooh, very, very powerful. All right. So I'm just having a look at my notes. Air was trust, horse, progress. All right, guys, this doesn't get any more real, shall we say, or this is a big message from the gods for you, and this is a big message from the cards for you. All right, Air was is all about trust. Okay, this is Air was is about trust. It's the horse medicine, and it's also progress. All right, progress, people, trust. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. Please trust the process. All right, trust. And it might be scary. It might be, it's going to trigger all of those past emotions where you felt deceived by other people, okay, by institutions, by corporations. But the cards and the runes coinciding like this and saying trust. This is it. You need to trust, Gemini. Trust that everything is going to be okay. And the new clear thought and clear focus for you is going to be one of great success. All right? You are a beautiful being. Just listen to your inner truth. Listen to that high priestess inside of you. You are profound. You are profound. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. My name is Juan, and this is a beautiful time to listen. All right. Thank you so much for sharing. Namaste, Satnam, Wahe Guru.